Hello and welcome to the Longhead Hiker YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be doing a review on a FireMaple ultralight stove. Now this boasts to come in at 263 grams. Now that's for the pot, the stand inside and the actual stove as well. So I've got my scales with me, so we're going to have a little look at how much it weighs a little bit later on. And also we're going to see if the 95-second boil time for 500 ml of water is correct as well. So first off, let's just take it out of that packet and have a little look at the stove. That's a little kind of candy carrying net that it comes with. First appearances, it's a really nice little stove, to be honest. It's nice and light. It does feel like about 260-ish grams. I love the fact that it all comes in this pot. Obviously, I've got a big gas canister here, so that can't fit in this pot, but you can actually fit the smaller gas canisters in here. Obviously, that's not including the 263 grams of weight that this FireMaple stove and pot is bidded to be. So let's take this out. All you've got to do on here is squeeze this together and then pull that off. It's got a very nice kind of like, I wouldn't call that rubber, it's a plastic handle on there. So you're going to be protected from the heat when this stove is heating up. It's got a nice lid. You can see in it as well, so you can see if it's boiling, you don't have to lift that off. And it's got three little ventilation pits, or if you want to pour out some water, you can pour out water using that as well. So handy little lid to have. So in here you have your stove. It comes in a little kind of plastic container there to keep it, I guess, from scratching the pot inside perhaps. But I don't think that the plastic container is going to fit in there with the gas canister in there. It just wouldn't have enough space. So you probably won't be keeping it in that plastic container. And then you have a gas canister stand as well. It's a metal one. It is a bit flimsy, to be honest. So I know FireMaple on one of their other pots, one of their other stoves, they do a titanium pot stand. This one is not titanium and it's quite easy to bend. I'm guessing that's just to save a bit of money there, but I mean, it does the job, and it is still lighter than my plastic one by about 6 or 7 grams. So it is lighter than the plastic gas canister stands that you can get. Obviously that just fits on and clips on the bottom there to keep it nice and sturdy. So let's have a look inside this pot then. Pretty standard pot. You've got all your measurements on the inside there, and you've got your max fill line, which is actually over half a litre. So you've got just about probably 750 millilitres in there, about max capacity. It does say that the max fill is probably 750 or 650, something like that. But it's a really nice looking stove. It's obviously got these kind of like fins on the bottom there. That's meant to kind of help it heat up quicker and hold that heat inside as well once it's heated it up. I'm guessing that's why they can boast that much quicker boil time. So I suppose the first thing I want to do really is I'm going to get the stove out of that plastic casing and pop it on the scales to see what kind of weight we're looking at here. Okay, got my trusty scales here, and I'm going to turn those on. There you go. So let's pop that pot on there first. Bit of a balancing act. 134 grams for the pot. In goes the pot stand, 156. In goes the stove, 239. And the lid, 266. Okay, so a little bit heavier than 263 at 266, but to be honest, 3 grams, I'm not going to be fussed about that. It's still pretty light as a stove kit goes. So I guess next up, let's see how quickly this boils 500 millilitres of water. So that's the FireMaple stove, as you can see there. These fins just kind of like fold up at the side there. And these are nice, these just slot into the little holes there. And also you can use these as a frying pan stopper as well, so they're really, really handy. And that just kind of goes on there and slots into those holes, like so. Okay, so I'm just going to fill that up to the 500 millilitre mark, or half a litre there, which is about there. Let's time this. I'm just going to turn the gas on, light the stove, and off we go. Well, I mean, that is pretty much boiling. So there you have it. That is about 95 seconds, give or take a couple of seconds. This is slightly on the wonk, so it may have interrupted how fast this boils water at, but in a couple of seconds either way, I'm really not fussed. I think this is a really nifty bit of kit, super lightweight and easy to use. It does have its own ignition spark, but I would always carry a lighter with you anyway, just in case that fails and you don't want to be left out. So yeah, really lovely piece of kit. I'm going to make a nice cup of coffee with my AeroPress now. I'm not going to waste the hot water I've just boiled and the gas, so I'll get to that now. Trying to find a nice level ground to pop this on so it brews properly. Okay, yeah, handle stays nice and cool on this as well. Let's just pour that into my AeroPress. Whoop, nearly lost that then. That's better. A bit of a stir. I'm gonna pop a bit more water in there as well, just to top that coffee up. There we go. I'll pop that plunger in there and let that brew for a bit. I love AeroPress coffee. It's just so easy to take with you, and then you get a lovely filtered coffee when you're out. The coffee that I'm trying today, I've been trying for the last couple of weeks, is Exhale. It's quite pricey, about 450 grams for 20 quid. But it's a nice coffee, not groundbreaking. It's quite lovely though, don't mind it. Just going to transfer this into my coffee mug and that'll keep it nice and warm. Lovely. Right, I'm going to clean up here. I've got my little napkin. That's from Going Solo Outdoors. Thank you very much for that. Save a little bit of water. Pop that on top of it. And it rehydrates, and then you can use that to do all your washing up. It's a very, very handy bit of advice, to be honest. And you can just get all your stuff kind of clean before you head on home. I also like to just bring along a plastic rubbish bag, because obviously AeroPresses are quite clean and easy, like small amount of clear up afterwards, but you are going to have that coffee in the bag there afterwards. So just bring a bag with you, and I've just popped all the coffee out in there and there's like zero cleanup, so I'll just give that a little wipe and job done. Okay, I'm going to pack all this up now and be on my way. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you get a good idea of what this cook pot, the FireMaple, can do. It's a brilliant bit of kit, and I really, really like it. This is actually my first time using it, so it is a first try. My other cook pot is massive, so I've needed to update for quite a while. It's lightweight, it does what it says on the tin, and I really like it. I'm going to use this moving forward as my kind of go-to pot and cooking system, and we'll see how I get on. It's really simple to use and I really like it. The quality isn't like top-notch quality, but based on that, the price tag was like, I got it for £39, and that was for the pot and everything that came with it. So it was the entire cook system for 39 quid, including the gas stand. So for that amount of money, you really can't go wrong. £39. I know stoves that are way more expensive than that. So it's an absolute steal for the £39. And I would recommend getting one. They work. So what have you got to lose? If you have liked this video and you've learned something from it, please give me a like and subscribe to the channel as well, as it all really helps. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.